Shivaratri today, so happy Shivaratri. I wanted to read you something so beautiful. This is from Sally Kempton. One afternoon in the mid-1970s, I overheard a discussion between two friends. We had just been working with a practice of recognizing our identity with divine consciousness. This involved looking at our own mental process in which thoughts are constantly coming into being, staying for a while, and then dissolving as a mirror of the cosmic process of the creation, maintaining and dissolving of the natural forms. One of my friends had been practicing this understanding with a lot of inspiration. And on this particular afternoon, with a lot of excitement, he began to describe his experience. He realized, he told us, that everything inside him is a manifestation of the divine consciousness, that in every moment and in every mood, he could recognize the presence of divine energy of Shiva, the Supreme Lord. A woman who was listening became more and more uncomfortable as he continued talking about how we are all Shiva, how we are all God. And finally, she burst forth with her objection. But what if you're depressed, she said. How can you be Shiva if you're depressed? If I'm depressed, he said, then I am depressed Shiva. No way, said the woman. I could sympathize with her problem. I too had a hard time feeling that my unhappy, uncomfortable states were divine, and they were inseparable from the wholeness of consciousness. Like this woman, I held the deep assumption that I could only be close to the truth, let alone one with it, when I was good, happy, pure, and feeling positive about myself. It was difficult for me to understand that divinity could only exist inside feelings like depression and anger. As another friend once put it, how can I be God when I don't even get along with my mother? The magic of looking at yourself as intrinsically divine, even in your flawed humanness, is this. It gives rise to a kind and unconditional self-love that has a way of changing your attitude towards your mother and also towards your depression. It isn't that negative feelings disappear overnight. Depending on our mental habits and tendencies, they might continue to arise for some time. Nor can we let our understanding about intrinsic divinity become an excuse for indulging in anger, greed, and the rest of our darker emotions. Still, if you can remember the divine energy, pure awareness, Godness is present even in the midst of fear and anger and depression, it becomes easier to let these feelings come and go without clinging to them or letting them derail you or rejecting yourself for having them. There will be a time, in fact, when your remembrance of oneness dissolves and these feelings entirely. Remembering oneness helps make love rise. Om Namah Shivaya. So bringing your hands together, rub your hands together. Steady your palms at your heart. I was speaking in class this morning about circumventing yourself, circling yourself as we would a statue of Shiva, as we would a temple of Shiva. We would go around it and see every detail of it and take it in with our eyes and all of our senses. May we do that with ourself, take in all of ourself, all of our divinity, and all of our places in us that are dark and light. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep breath in. Om
Namo Gurudev Namo.
Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Take a deep breath in and out. Dropping your hands down to your lap. Together, Adgare Name. Adgare Name. Jigadgare Name. Sadgare Name. Siri Gurudeva Name. Adgare Name. Jigadgare Name. Sadgare Name. Siri Gurudeva Name. Adgare Name. Jigadgare Name. Sadgare Name. Siri Gurudeva Name. Siri Gurudeva Name. Siri Gurudeva Name. Deep breath. Hold this breath. Squeeze your spine. Get tall. And exhale. So start with just a little cat and cow. We have a very long Kriya ahead of us, and it's a good one. Balancing the systems, balancing all our systems, especially the ones that help us to release and let go. Spring cleaning. I know I'm jumping the gun a little bit. I know spring doesn't officially start, the 21st? But that's okay. Starting to defrost right now. Cat and cow. Good. Move that body. Today is a great day to eat very light, meditate a lot. It said the one day that Shiva rests, right? So the rest of the year, Shiva, in his deep meditation, holds that space so that we can go and be our playful selves, right? But today is the day that he gets to rest, and we are asked to stay awake. But wake up, wake up. That's fun, Sasha. Baby learns how to cat-cow in the first weeks of his life. Good, and then let's just hip circles here. Circling yourself. Circling that temple of light that you are. Go in the other direction. Beautiful. Come back to center and just do side stretches to the left, side stretch to the right. Stretch that side body, moving in all directions, seeing all the different sides of ourselves. Look from above, from below, from left and right. Good. Come center, bringing your thumb and first finger to touch. Inhale left, exhale right. Good. Inhale, center. Exhale, release. Just feel for a moment. Come onto your hands and knees. Start cat-cow there. If you wish to turn on music, you're welcome to do that. Cat and cow. Move your spine. I bow to that divine essence of absoluteness, knowing absolute, knowing that place where I am whole. Cat and cow. Where that I am supreme consciousness. And we're very fortunate that we have that knowledge that we are that in this lifetime. And then we move through the day and we don't think about it. May today be that day that you put a Post-it on your refrigerator. I am divine consciousness. Every time that your phone rings, you get a text message, I am divine consciousness. Good. Downward facing dog. Those of you who were not in the earlier class, make sure you either bend your knees or take a little walking dog here for a moment just to stretch out. Good. And then go ahead and walk your feet to your hands, standing forward bend. And you're just going to be like a little pendulum here. Bend your knees if you need to. You're just going to take your arms are going to hang down to the floor. And you're just going to lean over to the right, lean to the left, just like you're swinging like a little pendulum. Yeah. Your arms hang though. Yeah. Pull that navel in. Again, knees can be bent if you need. Let the arms just move with your body, your torso. This is a Kriya to help to release, let go, move energy that's stagnant, stuck. Consciousness. Swinging side to side. Again, bend your knees if you need to. Breathe a lot. I think later Josh, Jordan, and myself will do a little Facebook Live. Om Namah Shivaya. I don't know quite when. We did one in the first class and it was fun. I think we'll do one later. Good. Now just start when you swing to the right, lift your right arm up and then swing down and then swing to the left and lift your left arm up. Keep going like that. That's it. Nice Susan. Yep. We're getting into liver nourishing time of the year, drinking your beet juice, eating your beets. Blood purifying time of the year. We do that all year long, but springtime, definitely your body loves that sense of cleaning, spring cleaning. The body does love that. Very nurturing. Keep going. Move rhythmically. Just one more minute, everybody. You're doing so good. Think of what's being released, what's being let go. Squeezing into the liver, squeezing into the kidneys, squeezing into the intestines. Beautiful. And then come to lie on your belly and relax. Turn your cheek to the side. Clasp your hands behind your back. Bring your forehead to the mat. You're going to inhale up through the nose, lifting the head, neck, and chest. You're going to exhale out through the mouth, coming back down. Inhale up through the nose, lift up. Exhale, mouth. Keeping the hands behind you, keep going. This is to help release any excess deposits in the shoulders. Keep the power in your legs. Keep the power of your navel drawing in. Try to be as easeful as you can here. Try to find the ease in it. Maybe for some of you, it is very easy. Some of you might be more challenging because it is working with the shoulder energy, the emotions that live in our shoulders. But even in that moment where it feels a little challenging, you can be that challenged Shiva. You can be that angry Shiva, that annoyed Shiva, to find the divine in all of our emotions. Hang in there, keep going, don't stop. One more minute, you got this, you got this, you got this. Yeah, keep your face relaxed, soft. Remember, you're exhaling through the mouth when you come down. Almost there. It really is that moment that you say to yourself, come on, take it to the end, because you know that when you're resting after you finish this kind of an exercise, the feeling is beyond words. Good, lift up one more time. Turn your cheek to the other side and rest. Beautiful, turn over onto your back. So if this is challenging, we'll modify. So on your back, take your legs up to the sky and see if you can grab your big toes. That might not be possible. And the exercise here is to bring the legs all the way back to plow and then all the way back to right where you are now. All the way back to plow and all the way back to legs just straight up. So again, if that is not working for you, take a moment maybe just to lift the hips up and then lower back down, lift the hips up. Yeah, Angela's got it over in the corner if that helps you, Becky. Yeah, great. Good. Yeah, so Angela's got it for you, Kat, if that helps. Yeah. You're really massaging through the kidneys here. And again, modify as you need to. Maybe you're not holding the toes because it's not easy to do. You're just going back and forth between legs up and plow. See what you can do. And you know, we come to that point where even it's enough to keep the mind and breath on the kidneys. One more minute here, that's it. This is probably the most active one we've done for a while. It's good, you're gonna be very happy. 30 seconds. Something about springtime, right? You get that feeling like you can walk, 5 miles instead of 1 mile. You can clean your entire house, including the closets. There's something just very energizing. Good, come on down and rest. Beautiful work, everybody, really nice. Not a real rest, Jackie, just a little rest. Ay, ay, ay. All right, so just in case your mind says this isn't fun, I'm going to suggest that it is fun. So keep your body nice and long. They're called bundle rolls. So you keep your arms alongside the body and try to flip your body over onto your belly and then flip your body back over onto your back. You try to keep your legs straight. You try to keep your arms straight. So make sure there's nothing on either side of you to get hurt. Keep your space on the sides nice and clear. And then try to keep your body as drawn in as possible, spine as straight as possible. And so you can just flip over onto your belly and then flip back over onto your back. Flip onto your belly and onto your back. Yeah, that's it. Once again, Angela, nice job. Good job. I can't see all of you, but I can see portions of you. So whatever you're doing, nice work. Yeah. I haven't done a bundle roll for a really long time, and I do remember it being quite challenging. So, but fun challenging. Nice. Angela, I think something fell though. Good, keep going. We're moving and shaking everything up, everything. Last minute. Feel yourself drop. Have that moment of boing. The cells of the body. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Great, 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 great. Keep going, almost there. Good, lie on your back and rest. Gorgeous. Okay, cross your right ankle on top of your left ankle. Keep your arms alongside the body. If you need to, you can always put ankle and ankle, Margie, not knee. right ankle on top of left ankle, leg straight, leg straight. So you can always place your hands underneath your butt if you need to. So you're going to inhale your legs up to the sky, ankle over ankle. So cat, I think that's knee over knee, ankle over ankle. And then switch the cross and bring the legs back down. And switch the cross, bring it back up, and keep going like that. And again, if you need to, you can place your hands underneath your butt. Suggestion is to move as quickly as you can. Make sure you keep that navel drawn in. You're doing so good. Keep up. Empower yourself. Be the power of yourself. Be the breath of God. You're not just the divinity when you're in a good place or when you're happy, or when you love your life. You are divinity when you are depressed, when you're angry. One more minute here. You're making it look easy. Good job, everyone. Seconds. Beautiful. And then relax, please. And there's just quick little relaxing moments. A lot of movement in this Kriya. Kriya cleansing practices. Medicine. Hug your knees into your chest. Excuse me. Roll up to sit and come on up to stand. So this is moving from squat, maybe squat on your tippy toes, back up to standing. Now, if you have any knees that are healing, just come to a half squat and then back up to stand. But it's coming down to squat and then coming up to stand, arms alongside the body. Drop the arms. Good. Coming back to squat and then drop the arms. And again, if you need to, if you come to squat, you need to be on your toes, that's fine. If you need a blanket underneath your heels, that's fine. It's only a minute and a half here. It's quick. It's not the 3 minutes we've been doing. Be aware of your breath here. Gorgeous. Almost there. This might be something you'll feel tomorrow, but it's all good. 10 seconds. Good. The next time you come straight, turn your feet parallel to each other. Bring your hands down to the floor, maybe blocks if you need, and slide your left leg up to the sky. Take your left leg up. So you're in a standing split. You're breathing deeply here. Good. Now lower that leg down. Take the other leg up. And then lower the right leg down. Take the left leg up. So alternately raise legs now. One leg up and then the other one. Keep breathing, please. We don't know how that these exercises are magically placed together, but they are. We know the effect they have on us. Doing your spring cleaning. Good. Next time you lower the leg down, come down to sit, please. Comfortable seat, so maybe a blanket underneath you. When you clasp your hands together here, I want your left thumb to be in front. When you clasp your hands, so typically it's actually for me more comfortable to have my right thumb in front, but the suggestion is left thumb in front. And then your hands are just going to come right in front of your navel. And then counterclockwise, you're going to spin counterclockwise. It's only for a minute, but get lost in it. Really beautiful, everyone. These exercises move fast, meaning from one to the next. But it gets us into every single part of the body. Good. Come center. As a vinyasa teacher, this would be like the worst vinyasa krama there is. So come up to stand. You're like, but I just sat down. I didn't write this one. Good. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, bow. Inhale the arms up overhead. Exhale, bow. I mean, I guess it's quite lovely to go into that spinning and then into the upward and downward apana and prana moving. And all of the samana, your navel center prana moving. Your dhyana moving from your core to your periphery moving. So who am I? And again, it's just 30 seconds more. Quick, quick, quick. Beautiful. Next time you come up, stretch your arms straight up to the sky. Now, this is only 30 seconds, so turn your feet wide. And then sit back into that squat and then come back up to stand. Keep your arms overhead, arms overhead. And if you need to do half squat, do half squat. Keep your arms up. Good, and then take your arms overhead. You're gonna crisscross your hands. So I'm gonna turn my hands, I'm gonna cross my wrists, and then my palms are gonna come to touch. That make sense? Arms overhead, turn your feet, yep, turn your feet straight ahead, even take your feet a little wider. Inhale here, exhale both arms to your left ankle. Inhale back up and go to the other side. Rapid pace, up and down, up and down. Great. I am Shiva, I am Shakti. The power of Shiva, the power of Shakti. So Shiva has always been known as that still point, the point that holds that, excuse me, the ever pulsating world. So even in movement here, when we're moving, we still try to find that still point. Almost there. Brilliant. You are brilliant. Good. Next time you come up, inhale deeply. Exhale, come down to sit. Maybe up on a blanket again if you'd like. Raising your right arm over the head, keep the left hand down and start to circle outward with that right arm. Big circles. Outward circles with that right arm only. Try and keep that arm as straight as you can. Let your faces look happier. Release that hand down, take your left arm up and spin outward. And outward with that left arm. And it's funny how much we've had to be on screen watching ourselves. Change in the faces that we make. We're completely inviting the faces that we make. Good, both arms up and outward. Powerful as you can be. Let's see if you can go really fast, last 30 seconds. Good. Put your hands down in front of you and bang the floor in front of you. Just bang on the floor in front of you. Hit the floor in front of you. Bang, 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 bang. Lean forward as far as you can. Just hit that floor. Yep, yep. Go for it. Go for it. Go for it. Last couple of exercises here. Bang, bang. What have I learned about myself in this last year? What am I becoming? Good. Okay. Stand up. So once you stand up, tilt your head so your chin comes toward the ceiling and just take 4 deep breaths like that. Arms alongside the body. Tilt your chin toward the sky and take 4 deep breaths. Once you finish those 4 breaths, come back down to sit. Good. Slide your hands on top of your shoulders. So thumbs are pointing back, 4 fingers are in front. Twisting to the left, har, H-A-R. Twisting to the right, hari. Har, hari, har, hari, har, hari, har, hari, har, hari, har, hari. Keep going. You're chanting a name of the divine. Chant with that much love. Coming to the end of the race line. We're almost there. Almost there, almost there. Har Hare, Har Hare. Good, and victory, you won. Take your arms up to the sky. Close your eyes, gaze into the third eye. Har Hare Hari, Wa He Guru. 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 Har Hare Hari. Vaheguru, Har Hare Hari, 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 Vaheguru. Deep breath in. Exhale the arms down. Either sit to meditate or lie on your back for Savasana. And yes, you can put a blanket over you. You're lying down on your back. Hug your knees into your chest and come on up to sit. This is where if you have a Spotify or some kind of Amazon Music or something, look for Dun Dun. I have it in the chat. Dun Dun Ram Das Guru. If you don't see it in the chat, I could rewrite it. Let me know if you need me to resend it to the chat. I know that Jai has a beautiful version, so does the Nanam.
Yes, can you please resend it? Sorry.
That's not a problem. Dun Dun Ram Das Guru. And then those of you that have it can just begin. What you're going to do is you're going to place your left hand on top of your right hand and then close your thumbs on top. So right thumb comes in first, left thumb comes on top of right, and the hands just come together. I'll do that again. Left palm comes on top of right palm. Right thumb comes in, then left thumb, and then the hands just curl in. And you bring that to your heart. And you don't sing along, you just listen to it. So turn on the music. Close your eyes. This is removing fear of the future. And if something didn't make sense to you, let me know and I will repeat it. You want me to do the mudra again? No, you okay? Certainly, if you'd like to sing along to it, you can. Just listening is quite lovely. Releasing fear of the future. And then allow your palms to come together in Anjali Mudra, keeping your eyes closed for just a moment. And then step outside of your body and circle around your body as you would around a temple or a statue. Circle around this temple, beautiful sacred place. And we'll go ahead and we'll call it a long Sat Nam. Inhale. Sat Nam. Letting your hands to the space between the eyebrows. Sat Nam, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful work today, as always.
Thank you, Sheryl.
You're welcome. Don't forget about Angela's kirtan on Sunday. Come 2 o'clock, right?
2 o'clock.
Mama.
Come see
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
you. I don't know how you got us to do all that, Sheryl. I really don't, but
Say it again.
I don't know how you got us to do all of that. That was a lot. But it worked.
That was a lot, wasn't it?
It worked.
That was spring cleaning. That was spring cleaning. Oh.
I know. At first, I had another plan, and then I came across this. I'm like, we're just going to go for it. So you guys were absolute rock stars.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Goodbye, darlings.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Love, love.
Love.